Checks like Nike, let me give you a good night kiss.
I got ice in my veins, blood in my eyes. Kyrie Irving has pretty much been confirmed to come to Brooklyn. What's up YouTube? It's Check Like Nike back with another video from Steph's Corner. Today I am back with better trade news, although I kind of made this up. But hear me out. So there are multiple teams aggressively pursuing D'Angelo Russell, although now it looks like the smart move is to stay in Brooklyn so he can play with Kyrie, because that would be fire and they would definitely get farther in the playoffs than they did this past season. And here's two things I have to say. I didn't go to a Brooklyn Nets game this past season. I only went to a Knicks game, so I haven't yet got to see D'Lo play, but I didn't think it would be an issue because I was planning on going this upcoming season. However, it's starting to look like an issue because there's talk about him leaving. The Brooklyn Nets have close to $70 million in cap space. So Kyrie is basically confirmed, and they do have the potential to keep D'Angelo Russell, although I'm hearing lots of reports that they don't want to. Personally, I don't see why, because if I was the Nets, I would want to keep D'Lo. I think that he had, I don't know why you wouldn't want to keep D'Lo. He's young, he's yours, and he helped you so much without any major pieces beside him. Now that they're getting Kyrie, I personally would not get rid of D'Angelo. But I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, so I can't judge from just a fan standpoint. But if D'Lo does leave Brooklyn, the one place I would want him to go is the Minnesota Timberwolves. Everyone knows that I got f***ed over really hard a couple seasons ago when they traded my favorite player after an ACL tear for no reason, just for a one-year rental of Jimmy Butler. This is the time for Minnesota Timberwolves to make it up. So the time has finally come where the Minnesota Timberwolves have a chance to make it up to me. Now, as you see, I have my little Karl-Anthony Towns Andrew Wiggins duo right here because I like to keep them close to my heart, even though I'm not a really big Wiggins fan. I adore Karl-Anthony Towns. There's a reason that he's the letter T in my name. You go, cat! Obviously, Jimmy Butler has a different opinion because he, hated him. But guess what, Jimmy? I hate you. So now, like I said, if I was the Nets, I wouldn't get rid of D'Lo. But if they do, D'Lo, come to Minnesota. Yo, don't tell me that Karl-Anthony Towns and D'Angelo Russell wouldn't be the coolest duo ever. Number 1 pick, number 2 pick. Psh, who's Wiggins? We don't need Wiggins. Get rid of Wiggins. So this here says that the Nets are unlikely to keep D'Angelo if they sign Kyrie, which they have been confirmed that they're going to, being that they only have one max salary space available. Although, personally, I think that they can somehow make it work. But, like I said, if this does happen, I would like to see him come to Minnesota. Now, there were rumors about Kyrie going to the Knicks with Kevin Durant, and I didn't want to see that because the Knicks tickets are so expensive, guys. You have no idea how expensive Knicks tickets are, and I'm not even a Knicks fan, so it's actually very inconvenient for the Knicks to have a good team, to me. Nets is something else. Nets, you can waiver the prices. Barclays is not that expensive. I know you guys probably don't care. The only reason that I like D'Angelo here in Brooklyn, but the only way it would benefit me now, if he does leave, is him going to my favorite team, the Minnesota Timberwolves. He had an awesome season, but now that Kyrie's coming, he might not stay with Brooklyn. So I know there are other teams that are being just as aggressive with D'Lo as Minnesota is, although Minnesota is keeping things under the table, but it's pissing me off. So I know that the Knicks want him, I know the Clippers want him, I know the Magic want him, and I think Phoenix wants him. Devin Booker and D'Lo would be fire, but like I said, when you're dropping 70 points a night, you don't need help. Clippers, they're so 2016. No, don't go there, D'Lo. Knicks, who wants to leave the Nets for the Knicks? First of all, no, you're not going there either, D'Angelo. Magic, okay, do you really care that much about Aaron Gordon? Because I don't. This leaves us with one team. The Minnesota Timberwolves. This offseason is probably very stressful for D'Angelo. Not stressful, but he has a big decision to make. So now, in terms of Minnesota, I think they can kind of form a sign-in trade here with the Brooklyn Nets so that we can secure D'Angelo. Obviously, at the moment, Karl Towns seems to be the only big piece of our roster because, you know, we traded away the other big piece of our roster for basically Dario Saric and Robert Covington. So Jimmy's long gone, old news, didn't help us at all. That one playoff run that we had, I don't care about it. So now, to make another playoff push, we should bring D'Lo home. Okay, that's really all I have to say. I know there wasn't much information given here. I just want to put this out in the open, speak it into existence before it actually happens. So let me know where you guys want to see D'Angelo go, what you think about the whole Kyrie situation in Brooklyn, where you think he's gonna go. I don't know. Any thoughts you have in response to anything I mentioned in this video, or if you just want to get something off your chest, hit my comments down below. So if you did enjoy this, hit like so I can continue making more videos from Steph's Corner. And if you would like to see those videos, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified, turn on the post notifications to be notified every time I post another video. Like always, thank you guys for watching. And until next time, Nike out. Wait, do I do it with my left hand or my right hand? Nike out. Yeah, right hand.
Nigga, get your ass checked like a fucking Nike.